What's up, everybody? We're back, and I think we're good. Let me know at a power surge. So let's get it cracking. Let me get to Facebook. Let me let y'all know I am back. Let me find y'all first. Let me see. Uh, let me know when you're back. Let's see. Yeah. Let me see. Welcome back to the Chop Shop. I think I'm back. Yes, I am. I'm gonna share it now. Now we back. Let's do it. Share it to my groups. Um, let me know when somebody's. Well, I'll find out if somebody in shortly. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I had a power surge. You know I'm not late. 15 minutes late. Come on, y'all. Y'all should knew something was going on. Something was going on. What's up, Daddy's Moody? Fob, what's going on? Man, I don't know, man. I had a power surge. Can y'all hear me? How am I? Am I lagging? Because it was a lag and I cut the other show off. So people might be a little confused. But I'm live in living color right now. So I just want to make sure people got it. I'm trying to make sure it's all right. I want to make sure everybody is where they need to be. I see Daryl Anderson's in the building. Let me know. I'm clear? Okay. Brandon Weefall, what's up, man? Y'all know this. They don't want me to give this message today. Y'all know I got some powerful day. When I come on and everything is beautiful until 12 o'clock on the dot. It start acting crazy. I said, oh, love, wait a minute. And I can't even get my hold on. I can't get my. I'm trying to find something. Y'all just get old man a second. I'm trying to do a little something. Let's see. It might just pop up. We'll go there. Let's see. Oh, and there. I can't even get my hold on. I can't even get that's up on my big screen. What's up, everybody? That is Moody. I got a call from a friend of mine yesterday. And he just said something. He said, man, it's amazing how you can take a subject and just put a whole new way of looking at it on it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's no, that ain't what I want. No. I ain't want that, did I? Trying to see. What's the date? That's the 17th. Okay, that's where I want to go. Okay, I got it. I got a couple of things going on. But talk to me. Who else there? Share the show. Did I share it? No, I did not. Hold on, y'all. I did not share the show. My bad. I got to share the show because I got some things I just want to share with y'all, man. It's but when my partner, because he always he watched the show and he monitored the show for me, and he let me know when he don't like something. He let me know when he do like something. I see I see where Daryl Anderson is cruising the seas. D Holcomb there. Okay, D Holcomb. Who else? Who else out there? I just want to make sure. I know people coming in late because they missed y'all. If y'all go back, let me see. Can I find those other two posts? If y'all just give me a second, I want to find those other two posts and erase them. If you just give me a second, I don't want the older post on there. So just give Robert Haller just give me a little second. So people won't be confused. They'll be looking at the older post and be wondering whether I think it's on Chop Shop too. Let's go to Chop Shop page and see what they're doing over there. I'm just I'm just trying to make. Oh, here it is. I'm just trying to make it do what it do, y'all. What's up, Casey Small? Let me make sure the old show is not there. Yeah, the one 14 minutes ago. I'm gonna erase. I'm gonna delete that one. So people want. Let me go down a little bit. Won't be going there trying to. Thought I could delete it. I couldn't delete it. Robert, let me delete it. It's a button, but I ain't got time. Let me see. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Let's try this one more time. It tells me to, oh, should have an option, but that's all right. I mean, if they don't get on, they just won't get on today. But we gonna make it. We gonna make it do what it do because it's some great topics. Casey Small that I want to. Um, what's up? What's up, Herb? I want to talk about today. Golly, so much stuff. But y'all can hear me loud and clear, right? Just want to make sure. Make sure you can hear me loud and clear. I don't want no mistakes and have to go back. The NBA playoffs is among us tonight. Shoot, it just started. I think we got 2 more games before we get to the real meat and potatoes of the playoffs. I am excited, very excited about this NBA playoffs. I know we've been what they got Friday. We got 2 games. The Heat is gonna play the Hawks. The loser of that game go home. The winner of that game gonna play the Cleveland Brown, the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Grizzlies, who I want to win, the Grizzlies and the Mavericks. I'm telling y'all, I want the Mavericks to win. I got reasons I want the Mavericks to win. I just want the Mavericks because I just don't like the way they've been handling Nico, and he's just the fall guy. I mean, everybody come on there on the TV, Stephen A. Smith, all of them, just talking crazy about a guy just did what he had to do because he's not the boss. He's just a GM. He do what the boss tell him to do, but he gets paid the big bucks to what? Take the heat. Just like Roger Goodell. He get paid. I remember Chris Walker come telling me, Roger Goodell gonna get fired. They're gonna fire him. They're gonna fire him. They gave him a raise, ladies and gentlemen. They gave him a raise. So Chuck McGowan, what's up, man? Live and direct from the hole number 9 in part 5 of Houston National. What's up, man? What you doing out there, man? Y'all got a golf tournament or something? Shout out to Chuck McGowan. Him and Trey Phillips. Anytime I want to know about girls basketball, I talk to Chuck McGowan and I talk to Trey Phillips. And anytime I want to talk to and talk to Gary Carter, those 3 guys there I look for in girls basketball. They because they've been doing it for so long, and I respect their the opinions that they give me, and But shout out to Chuck. But these playoffs about to start. And by the time we get back here on Monday, because on Saturday, the Bucks play the Pacers, the Clippers play the Nuggets, the Pistons play the Knicks, and the Timberwolves play the Lakers. Oh, okay. Oh, you live out there. Oh, okay. Okay. You on that side of town. Gotcha. I done passed by your house before. Probably knocked a couple of balls over there in the backyard. He said, is it me or is the Mav playing on another level when AD is playing and I'm not even a Mav? You really answered your question. Can somebody else answer that one for me? Because you really answered your question. AD is one of the best players, man, in the world. He just be hurt all the time. Meshack, I'm sorry. What's up, baby? What's up, y'all? How long y'all gonna be out there? Meshack, how long y'all gonna be out there? But I was thinking about something, and it, he said, "Is it me or is the Mav playing on another level when AD is playing?" That's what Nico traded for him, and y'all let these folks just tear Nico's head off. He is one of the best players. I think he's one of the top 75 players. Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the world. And contrary to popular opinion, for the last 2 years, he haven't been street clothes. The years before that he was, but the last 2 years he done played a lot of games. Y'all better be glad Kyrie Irving hurt. All of you haters, you Dallas Mavericks haters, y'all better be glad Kyrie Irving hurt. And then, I got to say it. But you answered it. Yes, they playing at another level because he is one of the best players. Oh, man. I'm going to come by there and mess with y'all now. I'm going to come by there and find y'all, Meshack, when I get off the show. But I'm just sitting there thinking about this playoffs, man. I got a question because I want to hear from y'all. Y'all tell me that, which series you looking forward to see. I want to see the Bucks and the Pacers. I want to see the Clippers and the Nuggets. Matter of fact, I want to see all of them because I want to see the Timberwolves beat the Lakers. I want to see the Pistons beat the Knicks. I want to see the Clippers beat the Nuggets. And I want to see the Bucks beat the Pacers. That's just me. Yes, but I think I don't know what Darwin be trying to mess with me. I think, Darwin, are you trying to prank me? Lakers versus Wolves. I want to see it. Y'all know I don't. Y'all know I'll never cheer for Ant-Man. It's just something about him on that. But guess what? I'm with Ant-Man and the Adidas. I'm with the Adidas crew when they play against the Lakers. Y'all, I don't know why it's just in me. I don't want the Lakers to win. Because that means Luka's win, and then they go get to talk about Nico some more. See, y'all don't understand. I know how y'all are. Y'all ain't Nico friends. He's a friend of mine. So I don't like people talking about it. Just like if somebody talk about that as mood, I'm gonna have a problem. If somebody talk about, everybody ain't like me. If somebody talk about Herb Baker, I'm gonna have a problem. I don't let nobody talk about people that I like. I straighten them up immediately. That's why I don't hear gossip. And my friends don't come tell me what other people say. Because first of all, I'm going to tell them why he feels so comfortable talking about me to you. You must be saying something. Why would Minnesota not have a chance in hell to beat the Lakers? Please explain that to me. In hell? Why? Explain that one to me. Because this Lakers team is a team under construction. This is a team that traded for its new foundational superstar. And they still in transition. See, can I remind you, Herb Baker? Can I remind you? Let me remind you of something, just a little bit. Just maybe you just don't really, because you saying Luka and LeBron. And who else they got? And the little kid. What the Lakers have actually done since acquiring Luka Doncic, can I talk to y'all? Can I talk to y'all? Dame Lillard is not playing. He said, "No, Hatter, if they talk about Herb, I'm sure you would have." Absolutely. Oh, you know what they really, Branch? If people know I know somebody, I ain't got people come. Don't nobody come to me and talking about people. I just ain't. I got an attitude because I'm gonna look at them crazy. Now you're gonna be the whatever you saying. Now I want you to be able to repeat this now, because I'm telling them what you just said. Now don't come to me with it's between me and you. Not if it's about one of my people. People are, see, I'm just different. Other people, I just don't like mess. But I'm always caught up in it, but I don't like it, and I can handle it now. Hold up, I can handle all the mess. But I don't like it because it takes too much of my positive energy, and I got to inject it into that negative energy. But that's how you start the battery. You know, you have to put the positive and the negative on there. I just, we in a basketball community, there's always, you got guys on group chats talking about each other. And people, they be sending people that y'all be talking about, they be sending them, and y'all be kicking it and talking to these people and talking to these people, and these people know you've been talking about, so y'all need to cut that out. I'm just telling. I touch it. I'm just helping you out now. But let me help old Herb. Herb, pre-Luca, before Luca this year, they were 31-19. That's 62%. They were the fifth seed. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone is never on. Oh, I needed it for alarm this morning. Sorry. But check this out. Pre-Luca, they was 31. Before Luca even came, they were 31-19. That's 62%. 62%. And they were the fifth seed. Post Luca, that means after they got it, they 19-13. That's 58%. But they the third seed. And the only reason they in the third seed is because Memphis fell off so bad. Luka made his Lakers debut on February the 10th. And they haven't won at the same level that they had prior to acquiring Luka. So explain to me why. What did he say? What did he say? So explain to me why Minnesota don't have a chance in hell of beating the Lakers. And Minnesota been one of the best teams over the last 20-something games. I can say if you said they ain't gonna win, but don't have a chance in hell. They moved up in seeding because Memphis just was terrible and fell off. It wasn't that they suddenly became a juggernaut. But the thing is, now, for some reason, with people like her, Luka done took them from not being contenders, and now they what? Western Conference champions. What Luka has done is expedited things. They got to get better quickly. They've been a little bit better faster than I thought. Because I didn't think they were going to do nothing. But are they finals contenders like people is talking about? Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Uh-oh. See, we're in the same boat. They be splicing around here. Branch said, I'm intrigued about Golden State with the new lineup. What? Me too. Y'all, I knew he was good. But I didn't know Jimmy Butler was that smart of a player. And maybe that, and I blame me. Coachella show. Oh, that's my baby Tina. Tina, what's going on? Can't wait till the playoffs. She can't wait till the playoffs. Tina, I don't think your team down in Atlanta gonna be there that long, baby girl. After Friday night, I don't think Atlanta gonna. I don't know, but I don't think Atlanta gonna be there. I think Miami Heat might get them. But he said the Lakers series will be tight. Minnesota got a year experience, and Ant-Man got something to prove. That's what I'm saying. I heard about a chance in hell. Now I can say, because I know how it is in these playoffs. But Ant-Man, Rudy. Now my only problem is that damn Michael Conley is about this damn tall, and the Lakers got they got 6'8", 6'9", 6'8", 6. Yeah. And he'll be putting this little bit in. He's a little too tall. He ain't that tall. Hatter, they don't have any bigs. Who don't have any bigs? Who don't have any bigs? And you go with them incomplete centers. Who don't have any bigs? Jimmy Butler is underrated facilitate. I'm talking about his mind on the defensive end. He said, I'm a Lakers supporter in spite of LeBron James. Robert Hatter, they don't have a chance in hell as long as Julius. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Julius Randle with Jack a game off. Absolutely. I concur. So you said the Lakers don't have any big men? That might be a problem. Lakers in 5, Eric Bourne. And Eric Bourne, I'm going to tell you, I want him to get the head toe off. But I just didn't understand what y'all mean because they 19-13 since Luka came now. That's just a little over 500. And they moved up to the 3rd seed. It ain't like they walked nobody down in the 3rd seed. Memphis just kept losing. He said, Jimmy plays Jekyll and Hyde during the regular season, but he can turn it on for the play. That's all I need him for is the playoffs, y'all. But guess what? I'm torn. Somebody help me. Tina Jackson, you got to help me. I want Houston to win. That's where I live. I live here. I like Emmy, Adoka. But I love Stephon Curry. I can't help it. I just in case you didn't notice, watch it. Just in case y'all didn't notice. I'm torn. So I wanted to go 8 games. Because I wanted to go to 8 games. I think I'm going to go on the West Coast for one of them games. No, I don't want KD on the Houston Rockets team. I don't want it. I've been hearing shams and dams and bams and whams. I don't want him. Somebody, they talking about where he gonna be. I said, I don't want. I'll take him, and we can get him for cheap. All we got to do is give Cleveland. We ain't got to give up too much. Give Phoenix their picks back because we own their picks. We own their 1st round draft pick this year and next year. I think. I don't necessarily, Eric. That's a good one. That's going to be an uphill battle for Houston. The experience of the Warriors would be tough to overcome, but it's good. Did Dallas have experience last year when they went to the finals? Experience. How much experience, Tina, it takes to win in the finals? Give me. Let's look at the Rockets. They got a coach that's final tested. Let's see. How important is the finals? That's a good one, Tina. I like that. I'm glad you brought it up. How important is experience, in the finals? Hmm. Let me look up this roster. Steven Adams, have he been in the finals? Oh, he been in the playoffs. Dylan Brooks been in the playoffs. Jeff Green been in 1,000 playoffs. Alfie, nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna tell y'all. Fred VanVleet won the finals. Tina, I know, but I just gave you some people. We got some people that's Fred VanVleet got a championship. Luke ain't got no championship. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who's the Rockets go. That's the ticket right there. Who is the Rockets go-to player in the playoffs? Who gonna be the person who takes the last shot? Because there's gonna be a lot of last shots. Udoka is going to have them playing the screen, but the game changes in the playoffs. Thompson will guard Steph and look for the Rockets to mix up the coverages. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna have Thompson Ryan there guarding Steph. I'm not gonna do that as a coach. Thank you, Herb. Uh, ain't nowhere in the world. I'm gonna have multiple people. And they are. Because there can't no one. I don't care. Thompson can't guard no damn Stephon Curry. It's not, no. Can't nobody guard. Just got to hope he missed. Got to make him uncomfortable. You can't guard him, Andre Brandt. Andre Brandt, Andre Brandt, I got to watch your coach. You still ain't came and told me about that ass whooping them people put on them boys at Kingwood. And you talking about Kingwood is was more intellectual and more, but I didn't realize you went to Kingwood. See, I was finna throw all your credibility out the door. Then I found out you went to Kingwood. That made me understand. But Tina, Houston has more talent. Tina, Stephon Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler is more talented than all of them boys put together. Houston don't have much talent. They got more young, up and coming, potentially good players. They don't have much talent. More talent. Talent? You got 3 Hall of Famers on this team. You ain't got not nary a one on the other team. Talent? Now, if you say young legs, yes. But talent? Hey, thank God you're right. I'm not a coach. But I bet you I could be a general manager. And I'm smart enough to know that in the NBA, ain't nobody guarding nobody in the NBA. I don't care how many defensive of the year. Rudy Gobert, who the hell have he guarded? And he was defensive player of the year. So don't come tell me about this man Thomas with his wild ass around there fouling people all day. He gonna be in foul trouble. 3 quick fouls very quickly trying to guard that man right there. You need to go and learn some about the NBA game before you're talking about it with me, brother, because I studied it. They got 3 Hall of Famers. Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, and Stephon Curry. All 3 of them Hall of Famers. But let me keep going. He needs to pick him up in winning time. Curry runs 4 too much. Absolutely. You're not gonna waste a good young player's leg. That kid gonna go crazy. Cause whoever they put him, then Jimmy Butler gonna destroy everybody else. What, Dylan Brooks? He gonna get 2 quick fouls, he gonna get another technical, and then he out of there. Yo, you got to hope Stephon miss. I'm just telling y'all, it ain't no defense. Have y'all seen the scouting report? Have any one of y'all ever seen the scouting report? What they say? They tell the boys to get their sleep the night before. Herb. They tell the guys, man, get your rest the night before when you playing against that dude I got behind me right there, man. You know what? I can tell some of y'all just fans, and I understand. And I understand. Now, he said, no, sir, Green is not. I thought you studied basketball. Green is trash. Draymond Green is Yo, this man said Draymond Green is trash. Fa, thank you. Thank you, man. Fa, this man said a dude that won Defensive Player of the Year, 4-time champion, is not in the Hall of Famer. Yo, I got to let y'all see this the kind of stuff that I have to deal with. Y'all keep talking about, but Robert, you got to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. If one of y'all just say something, that man said, no, sir, Green is not. I thought you studied basketball. Green is trash. Homeboy, they would not allow you to come to the Masters tournament because you would not be a patron. They would call you a fan. And fan is short for fanatical. You are fanatical. You are a Laker LeBron James. You are LeBron sexual. You're a Lakers sexual. You are anything that got to do with Lakers. But now you talking about Draymond Green is trash. Now he do some ignorant ass stuff. But I want him on my side. Cause I'm the kind of guy I'd rather have a guy like that I have to turn down than have to have a guy like Wiggins I got to turn up. He said, Dennis Moody says sometimes you got to ignore. Draymond Green, if Curry comes to a Southern Hawk, Green face gonna go halfway up. Man, y'all, that's another one. Hall of Fame. Hatter, we will cross paths and I'll help you understand what. Okay, all right, I like that. Go, they got their head toe on. You got to explain to me why you said that. You got to explain to me. Hey, all you got to do, Chop Shop Htx, send me your number and I'll call you. Boy, I was about to bring that up. Thank you, Michael Garcia, for being so. Jabari Smith. It's going to be key. It's going to be key. Remember I told y'all yesterday. I told y'all, and watch for this. The Houston Rockets are 13-1 when Jalen Green scores 30 points or more. I'm going to repeat that. The Rockets are 13-1 when Jalen Green. Y'all, when you have metrics like that, that means something. Ladies and gentlemen, hold up. Did y'all know, because I'm not a Vegas guy, did y'all know that the Warriors are favorite and they are the lower seed? Vegas knows something that we don't know. Scouting report on Curry. Play Steph physical without fouling. Run him off the three-point line. Contest with the high hand. And don't allow him to relocate. They done threw that out the window, Herb. They didn't do. Chop Shop Htx. Like Chop Shop Htx, Houston, Texas, at gmail.com. Golden State bench is decent too. Don't count them out. Jonathan Kuminga gonna be very important on Golden State. But he hadn't played in the last series because Steve Kerr will sit your butt on the bench. He don't care who you are. If Curry comes to a sudden halt, Drake mean, of course, dude. If my auntie had a scrotum, honestly, she'll be my uncle. If. Yeah, he gonna play in this series because he got more athletic people. He said, leave it alone, Brent. He said they scored 8 points. Hey, leave Branch alone, Herb. Me, Branch probably saw something that I didn't see. Y'all, I'm finna repeat. And ain't nobody said nothing but Eric Harrison. The Rockets are 13-1. When Drea put that thing on that little boy and he get the ball. That's my, hey, somebody get in touch with Drea. Drea, take care of my boy this weekend, this whole week. Have him right. 13-1 when he win. We want Drea. We want Drea. Green just broke up with his girlfriend, so it doesn't matter. Man, hey, I'm gonna tell you, the young fella like old women, but he a player now. Let me get that. I'm gonna just let you know that now. I knew him when he was young. God Steph when he walk in the gym. Absolutely. They tell him dudes, I'm telling you, man, get your rest tonight, man. You got to deal with that dude. You got to deal with that dude. But Matt, let me keep going. Drea, where you at, baby? I need me some Drea in my life. But we're gonna move around, y'all. We're gonna move around a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back. Let me see. Did I tell y'all about that? Hold on, let me get back. Y'all got me off my y'all get me off my game. Cause I got to talk about that Wallow stuff again. Maybe I'll go there and then come back. Cause I got some stuff, got so much stuff to talk to y'all. And I owe y'all 15 minutes. I owe y'all 15 minutes because the internet wasn't working right. Wear that thumb out. Hey, Craig, don't do that, Craig. See, Craig, man, I used to like you, man. Leave that man thumb alone. Can y'all imagine this man shooting with a cast on his thumb? Thank you, Craig. Hey, do y'all know this man shooting? Man, don't nobody want to talk about no Charlie Ward right now. Going there for FAMU. Charlie Ward is the only person that can coach college basketball and college football. He's the only person that can coach. What do I think about AD in Dallas? AD is one of the best players in the world. No, Craig, don't hurt my Craig. Look at that thumb, y'all. Look how this man hit 30-some points the other night, like that, right there, like right there, right there. What? See, I forgot that he's talking about. Look at him. If the Lakers had Draymond, their chance would be what? Man, leave him alone, man. He don't know. But let me get back. Because, the guy came on there and he was talking about he's talking about not being finessed into buying black because people got a black business. But I saw something that I want to share with y'all. Watch this.
What's up, Facebook? We live at the BP gas station in St. Louis, Missouri at Natural Bridge and Kings Highway. This is the only black-owned gas station in the city of St. Louis. We left church, Central Baptist Church, and we caravanned down here to the BP gas station because we buying them out. That's what we doing today. We buying them out. Get your church to find a black business and buy them out on Sunday when you leave church. That's what we did. We down here at the BP gas station. At the BP gas station buying them out. We at the black gas station. We buying them out. Ain't nobody coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save us. We got to save ourselves. Quit sitting around waiting for somebody to save you. Quit waiting for some mystical something to happen. You got to save yourself. Get out here and save yourself. And that's what we doing. We saving our black people. We saving our black businesses. And we saving them one business at a time. We buying them out. Get your church engaged.
Ain't y'all done heard that somewhere before? Have y'all done heard stories like that somewhere before on this show before? Have anybody? But this man had some strong comments, talking tough at a room full of black people. He said, I'm not going to be finessed on no black, S-H-I-T. He's not going to support a black business just because it's owned by somebody black. But they supported him when he was selling his t-shirts when he got out of jail. They wanted to help a brother out of jail. But he got a little money now, right? I'm not going to play his rant again because he was cursing a little too much. But I saw something. Watch this.
Here and you supported these Koreans. That's right. You didn't see color when you spent your money. That's right. You wouldn't let somebody else tell you how to spend my money. That's right. And they paid you back. Right. You talked about multiculturalism, and yet not a one of you is in partnership with a Korean. Right. Not one of you is in partnership with an Arab. Right. Not one of you is in partnership with white folk. Where are the multicultural businesses? Where are the multicultural economic situations? What are you talking about, multiculturalism? Where is it?
Just threw that out there because it's the same guy. He was being disrespectful to a room full of people that look like him. And I just don't understand why he felt so comfortable, being extremely comfortable attacking people that look like him. Y'all done moved on from basketball. I'm going to come back to it. I got to talk about this. Because this is more important. Because if we did enough of this, we can own our own team. Watch this.
You know, the Jews, in the Yiddish language, there's this word fargin. It's a beautiful word. And when I started spending time in the community, you go to the shul, you're at Shabbat, you're like, this is abantu abamnyama sibiza ubuntu.
Yes.
They come at it differently, but this word fargin, and here's what it means. It means that if we are in a community and you're doing something, even if somebody outside the community can do it better, cheaper, and faster, we buy from you. And so you got this.
Did anybody hear that? Let me make myself a little bigger. Let me repeat that. Because if we had some of these principles, we have our own team. Chop Shop, I'm not going to sit here and constantly be with y'all and y'all ain't doing nothing. I'm going to go do something else with some people that want to do something. But let me keep talking. Come on, man.
It means that if we are in a community and you're doing something, even if somebody outside the community can do it better, cheaper, and faster, we buy from you. And when you get it wrong, we come to you. Say, you got this wrong, fix it. Then we buy again. The reason that's important is because now you got to understand our psychology. So what do? You start something and you sell. We buy it. Then we go on social media and go, futhi phukile lento ayisebenzi nokusebenza.
Sure.
Bekacabanga ukuthi wenzani. Futhi nalama take wakhe mana amosheka fast. Futhi nalokudla kwakhe akusimnandi nekuyadura unnecessary. Then we're the same people that go, but why is black wealth not growing?
Sure.
Right?
Y'all see why I had to interrupt talking about Stephen Curry and basketball. Because the people on here, we forget that. So just because you made it, Mr. Wallow, because your podcast, people like us was watching it. That's what made the sponsors want to deal with you, because they like selling to us. Now that you got your bag, you think you're better than anybody. And the reason I'm talking to our people right now, it's going to be some of us be in this position one day. Can't do that. I had to, because there's so much stuff gonna happen today. I had to finish that and get that out the way because it's so important. It's why I love this young man, Lewis Hamilton. I introduced to y'all several years ago. He's the only black Formula One racer. I've been following him around the world, going to watch his races, supporting him, trying to do business with him. But just listen to him. He's a little boy growing up in England, only black young driver, always getting bullied. Dad went and gave him karate lessons, so somebody messed with him. You can put him in a place. But get a shoot. That is mood. I know you asked me. The Met Gala is soon, and he's gonna buy a table. He's the guy. These tables are $300,000 a table, and he went and bought a table just for all the and picked out what 8 or 9 up and coming black designers, so they couldn't afford to come to this event he went to. But just check him out. Just listen to this.
We're here in London.
See, ladies and gentlemen, what I keep trying to tell y'all, we got the power in summer basketball. He had the power when Vogue came to him and said he was going to be. He had the power. He had the power who he wanted to choose to shoot his shoot and direct his shoot. Y'all saw how to shoot. He had the power to tell them who going to do this and who going to do this. He had the power. We so busy watching and being spectators and fans, not realizing that we have the power. Then when somebody like me come and say something about it, man, it just took Jimmy to yesterday to understand that I wasn't talking about them when I said tear this whole thing down on summer basketball. I was talking about the actual institute. Just tear the model down and come back. If you're that great, we can come back and build it up. But when we have the power to do something, Craig, when we got the power to do something, Chuck and Yolanda, we got to do it. We had the power to elect Kamala Harris. And some of us was calling letting other people call her this. Joe and the whole must go. We had the power. So when we make it and somebody pay you to come to an event, don't be. Of course, I want every black. I've said this on this show a million times. I said, look here now. A perfect example. I'm going to show you how I practice what I preach. Somebody sent me, check this out. Somebody sent me to this place. It's a black-owned establishment because I wanted to try the wings. Because what? My family's in the wing business in California. So I'm going to try everybody's stuff. So first time I went, I was in there for 20 minutes and nobody said nothing to me. But I didn't have time. I left. I was kind of pissed off. But guess what? I came back last night and bought something. A lot of somethings. But I didn't realize from a wing place last night. I ain't gonna call their name. From a wing place, a black-owned wing place last night. Bought a lot of stuff. But my people liked it. But I don't like breaded wings. I like the wing, just the skin. I don't like the wing. They breaded them. Maybe I could have told them. I didn't know how, first time there. I didn't know how they prepare their wings. I know we don't prepare our wings like that. I got to show you a picture of how we prepare our wings. Hold on. But I went back. I had a bad experience. A not so favorable experience. But that didn't make me stop and not go back and support them. Boy, I wish I had one person to know what I'm talking about. I wish I did. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Show me a picture, man. Man, got videos all over the place. Okay, that picture. Hold up, there's a picture right there. Let me just click that. Craig, you follow me, Craig? Craig, this I mean, it's just how I like my wing. I don't like them with bread on them. But I didn't talk down on it and say I would never go. I went back and gave them another chance, and my people liked it. They liked it. I just don't like bread on mine. Let me see. I'm gonna just do that. Let me show you just how our wings look. Where is that? Ain't got no bread on. Let me bring it up. Let me. Hope I can do it while we're on the show. It's gonna take a minute because you have to formulate. Okay, there it is. Hold on. There it is. Hold on. Let me bring it up. Look at that. From Memphis with love. That's how I like my wings. I'm spoiled. That's Memphis Gold. Memphis Gold with jerk chicken sprinkles on it. That's how I like. What's the name? I tell you, it's called Flavor Wings. I tell you, I give them a plug. Flavor Wing. My people loved it. And I tasted it, and they're good, but I don't like breaded wings. First of all, I'm eating wings already. Word in California, go to the website and look for From Memphis with Love. Then you'll know everything about it, Craig. Downtown LA, downtown, right around the corner from the Crypto Arena. But what I'm really trying to say is, I didn't feel right. Not going, because I passed by that little place a lot. And I didn't feel right passing by there and not spending no money with them people. So I went by there, Yolanda Green. And I had a great experience. And my people, I like them. It's more for me. Okay? But me, I'm not finna eat no breaded. I'm already eating a wing already. Y'all see, I'm trying to stay in these little old tight shirts. And you know, I'm trying to stay in these little tight shirts. But Jimmy just done popped on. Man, I didn't get a chance to finish with y'all today. But hey, I got y'all next week. I got y'all next week. We're gonna finish on that thing, but I kind of finished it. I just want to let y'all understand how we have to be with each other. But what's up, Jimmy? What you got, man? Talk to me.
What's going down? What I miss on?
Man, you ain't missed nothing, man. I've been what I did. I went around the globe. You know how I just go around the globe with my monologue, and we can come back and touch on any subject. I didn't get on. We talked about the Rockets, and we talked about the Lakers because Eric Bowens, he just loved them Lakers so much, and so he wanted to talk about them, and it was talking about. Let me clear some of this stuff off, Jimmy, so you won't be messed up. Let me clear some of these things that are running behind the scenes. All right, cut off. Okay, but yeah, so that's all. But Jimmy, these playoffs, Jimmy, finna be. Jimmy, I need Dallas to win that game, man. Jimmy, I'm going against my hometown. See, there you go. See, now you gonna understand me. You keep thinking you like teams. I like situations and players and people. Ja, you had a shot. You was my dude. I don't care about you losing. Y'all done fired your coach. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, y'all. No, that ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with it because, hey, he can do that all he wants to. I don't like Jimmy, that other stuff with the real guns and lost that money. Jimmy, I know I was talking to the people, the powers that be. That boy was supposed to be the next face of basketball in the United States. They had it. Nike on board, USA Basketball on board, everybody on board. Powerade, who ain't endorsed the athlete in 1,000 years. They said, okay, we gonna come and mess with you. And you blew that. So I ain't gonna get rid of him, Jimmy. But I'd rather Dallas win this one. And Dallas go play against them boys at OKC. That's all. You know. I don't buy into them teams too much.
Hey man, Ja Morant. Bottom line, Ja Morant, just you can't get out of his own way. He's been given, and the thing is, as Memphis has proven to be a constant playoff
Contender.
And after a while, people start to realize, wait a minute, we could have advanced if. We could have won this if. Yeah. We could have did this if. And a lot of those ifs go right towards Ja Morant's actions and or his absence. Meaning that as a result of his actions. And so you start to think, it's like, man, they made a couple trades to get, and here they are.
Brandon Clark got hurt though, Jim. Brandon Clark is a very important part of their team.
Well, not just Brandon Clark. What about the kid from Dallas? Is he still with them?
Who? Big Swole? What kid from Dallas?
Marcus Smart.
No, they run his ass. No, they run him out of there.
They ran him out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they had him last year, and he got hurt.
I forgot where he at. They run him out of there. They run him clean up out of there.
But so nobody's. Here's the thing: is the time is narrowing down for Memphis to realize and try to get fair value or closest they can for fair value, and just cut their relationship short between Memphis and Ja Morant.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
The time is nearing.
No.
The time is nearing, and it's going to. I'm going to give it an over and under. Would be next February's trade deadline. Would be the over and under on that, because at that point, either he would understand.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do it.
The West ain't going to get weaker. The West is going to be tougher next year.
But Jimmy, what y'all don't be understanding, and I hear you fans talk about this stuff. Jimmy, ain't but one team gonna win. All the other 29 teams ain't gonna win. I don't care how strong the West is. I don't care how strong the West. The West, you talking about the West ain't good, but the East won the championship. It ain't gonna be Jimmy. It's gonna be 29 teams that ain't gonna be happy when the season over with. So we got to understand that. So where is your happy at? Brandon Clark, you've been hurt. Your job been hurt. Yeah. And guess what? And you drop in the standing. You were the number 2 seed. And you kept doing certain things. You just can't. I mean, I ain't no way in the world I'm gonna get rid of a talent like that. No way. No way.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Not
now,
all the time.
You don't realize what you can get in return, and it depends on what you can get in return. The thing is, you just mentioned there could be only one winner.
Yeah, every year.
Truth be told, a lot of things are based upon expectations from day one. Some teams have already won and are happy, feel like they are playing with house money because they were just happy to make the postseason.
Give me one team that's doing like that.
Sacramento. Sacramento.
They can't tell me what
they're just happy to be here.
With their salary, the way their salary structure is, you can't tell me they ain't trying to win.
No, I ain't say try to win. I say happy to be here right now. Happy to be here.
They lost, Jimmy. They gone. They ain't there. They got beat.
I'm saying, but I mean the play-in games as of last night. Yeah, they lost. Okay, Dallas happy to be here after the direction they had went immediately after the trade.
Dallas ain't happy to be there.
Remember, no. Remember now, they were this close to putting the big fella on the shelf for the rest of the season after Kawhi, because they had lost like 8 of 10 out the gate after the trade. So, and they were Anthony Davis. I'm talking about. They were this close to putting them on the shelf and say, you know what, just take the rest of this season off. We'll tank. You know, we'll get a ball and we'll go with it. But then he decided to, you know what, we come on back and make a run at this thing, at least hold serve. But there are teams that are happy to be in the first round. There's going to be some teams that's going to be happy to win the first round series. Then there's other teams that if they don't make it to the West Conference Finals or at least to the semifinals, it's a disappointment. It's a total, you know. So this is how you look at it. Miami, they made good trades, and now look up there. They beat the stuffing. You say they beat the stuffings out of Chicago? What the hell? Good Lord.
Them in 9 and 10, that ain't that far away from each other.
Yeah, but then teams like Chicago, you know what? Detroit. If Detroit get through the first round series, it's
what
the
you mean get through it?
They
in the first round.
I'm trying to say get through the first round series. Yeah. Yes. You go from being one of the four worst teams in the league to winning a playoff round of next season. If that's the case, that's happy. They're not, if they can get them like this. Detroit the season is not a disaster.
When they lose. Absolutely. You're right. You're right.
It's not. They're playing with house money. And there's a couple of teams.
I kind of want them to beat the Knicks. I want them to beat the Knicks.
Let Boston lose in the first round.
Who? Boston.
Let Boston lose in the first round. If Boston loses in the first round, it's a total disaster.
Yeah, Jimmy.
It's a disaster.
They won the championship last year. They won 60-some damn games. Of course, it's going to be a disaster. Of course. They won 63 games.
Certain expectations. If the Houston Rockets can win this one playoff series, and really right now, if you don't beat Golden State, it's not a disaster for the Rockets.
No.
Because the Rockets has made an improvement. They made a blatant improvement from last year. And look, and they're going to, however, the Rockets are the front runner to land Kevin Durant. They came close to getting him back in February. And somebody, once again, I don't know what it is with the Rockets, somebody like leaking stuff out, and it messes up some of their deals. But guess what? It worked out for us because we didn't need Kevin Durant. to get a number 2 seed. You wasn't gonna get a number 1 seed. You wasn't gonna get no higher than what you got. That's the highest. That's premium as far as the Rockets.
My question is, I don't want him on this team.
I mean, but if he comes, it won't be this team because you will have to give away about 4 players.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Well, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Not no more. No, you don't.
3.
You got to run. No, you ain't got to give away no players, Jimmy. We got the picks that they want. We got their picks for the next few years.
Hey, we got their picks. We can get them some picks back. We got their picks in OKC picks.
I wouldn't mess. Kevin Durant is just keep getting hurt too damn much right now for me, man. I take him for his shooting because we ain't got nobody. That's the Rockets' problem right now that they gonna struggle.
Man, you get look here. Based on this team right now, and it's proven that this boy is promising. And you know what, man, the Houston Rockets. Next time I see that, what's the GM name? The Pappy?
Raphael Stone.
Stone. Hey, man. I apologize, Raphael Stone. There's many times I've seen you in the gym, and I didn't come up to you and let you know, man, such a great job that you and your staff are doing. And we don't do that enough to people. When they right there, we take them for granted. His son played grassroots and high school basketball in Houston, so he was in the gyms at many of our events.
Jimmy, when his son was playing, the team was getting ahead, was winning 16 to 17 games a season. So now he ain't got a reason to be in the gym now.
His son just played this year.
When?
His son played this year.
He got another son?
The son played for St. Francis with Nigel Walls them.
I thought it was last year.
This year. He come off the bench. He started a couple of games. Yeah, man. He played. So I mean, last summer, dude was in the gym watching his son and supporting his son. And so my thing is, if you look at all these picks that the Rockets done got in a row and how they are producing, man, Jabari was producing. You know, remember all of the flack they got when they picked Thompson, they picked Twin. People was like, "Why are you taking that Twin?" You know, because remember, everybody, it was a.
Who is you talking to? Because I don't remember nobody saying that.
What? It was a lot of that. There was a lot of people saying, "Why are you taking this Twin?" Remember, because he came from OTE. And him and his brother ended up getting both of them lottery picks. One with the Detroit, and he went to the Rockets. And people were like, "What?" Because that was a conscious effort to degrade or devalue the overtime elite league. So they didn't want overtime elite to get that because that means it would have been but the dynamics.
No. What were you talking about? That political stuff. I'm talking about basketball people. I know I love the kid.
Lots of people felt like, why the Rockets get him? You know, why would you get him? Or, you know what? You know, I mean, it was him. And this dude he's the
bad man.
What's the little mellow yellow who came from Memphis? What's his name?
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks. So Dylan Brooks was our anchor on defense for this group, for the Rock. He was the guy that's going to play that villain role, bad cop role. Well, Amin Thompson, Twin, has come in. He's stat-wise, he's done something in the league defensively. He's rewriting the record books on defense. He's the guy. This is a guy that when they played against Steph Curry last time they played the Golden State Warriors back in early this month, a couple of weeks ago, 1 for 10 shooting from the field. He's the guy that gets credit for that. Whether they like it or not, different people, and he's the. Know what they got a nickname for him? Know what they call him? They call him Seatbelt. That's what they call Twin. Seatbelt. That's a nickname. They probably gonna say it on the thing when Sunday come around. You got a nickname, Seatbelt. That means you strapping jokers in the strapping them down. And guess what? This series,
he stole his strap no bat on the Nuggets team down the other day when they got their ass whooped, and all the starters played the other day. No. All the starters started and played the other day. No, but you calling them seatbelt.
That was a meaningless game to the Houston Rockets. They was number 2 seed no matter what. Guys played limited minutes. That game meant everything for the Denver Nuggets. For
Amen Thompson, Dylan Brooks, Alfred Sengun, Fred VanVleet, and Jalen Green started in that game.
How many minutes they played?
They played the 26 minutes. 27 minutes, started getting their head tore off, and then he took them out. They started the game, Jimmy. Because they wanted to go out with a bang.
Dude.
I'm just trying to talk about
20-something minutes ain't starter minutes.
I'm talking about the whole starters, all of them left. Jimmy, they took them out because they were down by 1,000. They lost the first quarter. They tied the second quarter. Got their head tore off the third quarter. Okay, we out of here. Yeah, y'all talking about the game didn't mean nothing. Okay. But why if the game didn't mean nothing, why you start your starters? Because everybody else didn't start their starters.
Well, there's different reasons that why you start your starters. So there's many different reasons.
Tell me why.
Number one,
the game didn't mean nothing.
That game was meaningless to the Houston Rockets. That game was meaningful.
Why did you play your starters?
There's different reasons. Different reasons. As a coach, you can play that because you just want to go through some stuff. You might learn some new. You may have to play this team in the postseason, and you might want to see certain matchups. That's almost like scrimmaging. I'm gonna play them with the mindset. Let's try this. Let's do this. Let's run this play. Let's do this against them. We're not gonna show them our playoff stuff. We're gonna show them some packages and let's see some stuff. That's different reasons.
You don't play, Jim. You don't play your stuff.
I can tell you one thing.
Hold on. From my 30 years of experience in the NBA, you don't play your starters in that situation unless you're trying to win the game. Now you can say whatever you want to.
No.
Unless you ain't playing your starters.
You're not trying to lose the game. You're not throwing the game. You're just not going. It's like playing a scrimmage. You're not going through.
Jimmy, the guys have played 82 damn games already this year. So everybody know what everybody doing. So it wasn't like we finna get something ready before the playoff. Most people, them dudes thought they was finna win that game. And when them dudes start tearing their head off, they said, man, y'all come on out here. Because Emmitt cussed them out. He said, man, bring y'all there. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all ain't doing. Come over here and sit down. Come over here and sit down. That's all I'm talking about.
So let me share a couple of facts about Amen Thompson with you guys. This is remarkable. He's eclipsed the 130 game threshold. So in any player's first 130 games, right? For him to reach the amount of points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks through the 130 games, he has done it the most in abundance since there's no player to do this. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks since the mid-1990s. That's when Chris Webber was the last person to accumulate the abundance of combination of points, rebounds, steals, assists, and blocks.
Jimmy, we know he's good. Ain't nobody say he wasn't good.
Yeah, but he's only 22 years old.
What is that? You just switch subjects. Okay, all right.
Okay. And I'm talking facts about this young fella. And I'll give you something else. Look here. League-wide, in the entire NBA, He had the lowest defensive field goal percentage of any player with more than 10 games played who defended at least 9 shots taken. Now, some guys can play, but they ain't defending no guy that's shooting the ball. You defending that fourth option or that fifth option. He ain't taking that many shots. So he has the lowest field goal percentage allotted of any player in the entire NBA this season, based on those categories. So he's 20, and he's only 22 years old. Now, meanwhile, I'll give you what from earlier, the statement about the people, what they were saying about him. Here, how about this? They asked him, the Houston Chronicle asked him what was his secret. They asked Amin Thompson, right? He says, it comes naturally. That's a quote. You say, but I keep receipts all the time. Like going into the draft, they said I had potential to be a good defender, but I wasn't there yet. He keeps screenshots in his phone from social media posts where people question his abilities. He keeps all those receipts, and that's what he uses as his fuel. The posts are mostly from, listen now, from before the Rockets chose him with the 4th pick of the 2023 NBA draft. So, case closed on that. I put my shades back on. He knows that there were people that doubted his ability, and he used that like any other person try to do. But then most people fall a little bit short by trying to prove everybody wrong, or they might do it one time, get your vindication, and then you don't hear from them busting nobody's head anymore. This young man right here, he's given the Rockets options because Jabari now this dude here guarding 5 positions. Because the Rockets can play so many ways. Let's talk about something. That's good. I can't wait till Sunday night. They got their game, the last game of the day on Easter. And you know what? Even if Golden State lose that game, I'm glad the Rockets get 2 days. They don't play again till Wednesday. Then they'll play again on the following Saturday.
So why you glad the Rockets getting all them days? You giving these old men a chance to rest for all them days. That's advantage Warriors.
No, it ain't advantage Warriors until the Warriors win on the road.
No, you talking about the rest. You talking about rest. Rest benefit the older guys.
In this series, rest would and could benefit Golden State in this series. However, it can give those young Rockets a chance to go, and they got to insert a new package. They got time enough to insert it. They want to go with some other options. They got time to go in, and if somebody for some reason get banged up, guess what? He gets a chance to recover. But yes, in this series, the time lapsed in between that on paper favors Golden State.
That's what I'm saying.
And but
it don't matter. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great series. Every one of these first round series happened to be good. This used to didn't happen. Every one of these first round series are must-see TV. The Timberwolves and the Lakers, that's must-see. The Knicks and the Pistons, must-see. Clippers and the Nuggets, Joker and hold up. You always say, what you say? I don't want one of these two good guys to be out in the first round. Well, either Luka or Kawhi and James Harden gonna be out in the first round. The Bucks and the Pacers. That's gonna be a good series. Man, I'm just sitting up here watching it. The only series that the Celtics and the Magic gonna get their head tore off. I think the Magic gonna get their head. The Heat and the no, where the Heat? We got to wait on these games. But no, but I can't wait. I mean, I'm really, really, really excited. I'm always excited about basketball, but I'm really, really interested. Coach, hey Jimmy, they just got news that my man is offering them blood thinners, and when you're off the blood thinners, Damian Lillard you're able to play. The only reason you can't play with blood thinners if you get hit and you get a cut or whatever, that blood go your shit, you can kill yourself. So that man said James Harden still playing. What? James Harden, man, gonna make one of these all-league teams. Hey. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, he's still playing. And yes, I still love him. And yes, I love the Clippers. Yes.
Go Denver. Go Denver. Go Denver.
Yeah. You can have him. You can have Joker. You can have Joker. Joker got a coach fired. You got.
Hold on. How many coaches James Harden got fired? How many coaches James Harden got fired?
James ain't never got no coach fired.
What?
James just left. He didn't get the coach fired. Shit, he left before the coach.
What happened in Brooklyn? Wasn't he in Brooklyn?
He left. That was Kevin Durant got rid of that boy.
No, James Harden was there.
Kevin Durant got rid of him. I think James said, "Man, get me out of here." James didn't want to be there the first day I played. Guess what? James went out there and resurrected Kawhi Leonard. Didn't nobody want to play with Kawhi Leonard. Hold up, they get rid of Paul George and got better.
Say, man, Kawhi Leonard got cut from the Olympic team, from USA basketball.
No, he quit. And Jimmy, he quit. They didn't like him. You know he came there hurt. Man, I'm just loving this. Y'all ain't talking about it. Them Clippers, man. What? You Big Zubac? You been watching Big Zubac? Defensive player of the year. Zubac. What is that? Victor Zubac. Boy, I love it. He said, I got a bunch of coaches. Tell me who we got fired. Paul Miranda, because I know you ain't got a clue. But what else? What else you got, man? But I just love this playoffs, man. Y'all, Jimmy, they gonna draw it out. I'm like you now. I don't care if any one of these games go all 7. You know, I used to like to sweep, right? I want to see more basketball. I done seen so much bad basketball. I can't wait to see some of this basketball. But y'all, I'm telling you, Ant-Man. I'm telling you. He gonna beat them Lakers. Hey, Jimmy, Wolves in 5. Ain't nobody said that. Wolves in 5.
So keep talking basketball. Go down to the college ranks. You guys, y'all got to share the show.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't done so right now. Share the show right now to your pages, to your groups. Share the show on this Baby Friday. You don't get to see us no more until next week. Let's get this thing popping. But former Westbury Christian High School located in Houston, former head coach for football, Charlie Ward, is expected to be named head coach at Florida A&M.
Basketball.
For basketball, yes. I said football coach.
I know.
Being named head coach for basketball.
He's one of the few people that can coach both.
Well, yeah, I mean, the one of the few.
No, that need to be said.
Former NBA players, he joins Mo Williams as the only two that's ever done it in the SWAC.
Mm-hmm. The Wolves in 5.
So Charlie Ward goes to FAMU. Of course, Florida State is where he played at and won the Heisman, and was a two-sport.
The same city.
Two-sport star.
The same city.
In the same city. So that means he didn't need to move anywhere.
He don't live there, Jimmy.
He lived in Houston, but then I thought he still had some stuff down there in Tallahassee.
But I'm gonna tell you what's so unique. I got to go to college I got a college. Man, Jimmy Baylor lost all their players, man. They ain't got 9 players. I can't wait to talk to y'all next week about this NIL. I got some. I'm gonna blow y'all out the water next week. I got some stuff NFL that NIL. I just didn't have time to talk about it today. Y'all, what? But Jimmy, Baylor ain't got not one player.
What happened to him?
They transfer portal. Everybody left. Jimmy, they said every single one. Here it is. Well, there you have it. Every single Baylor player from the 2024 men's basketball team on their roster is gone. Every single one. Some graduated, some went pro, but the majority, they hit the transfer portal. What used to be about building a program has turned into college basketball free agency. Y'all, I got to get.
Well, I mean, but that same thing can happen to any team.
It ain't happening to Duke.
I say it can happen to any team. any team that's had success, it could happen to you right now. And I don't feel sorry again because the NCAA could have stopped this years ago. That's that you reap. These are the chickens that's coming home to roost, in the words of late great Malcolm X, in regards to college basketball. Speaking of the transfer portal, I've publicized the Greater Houston transfer portal, which now anybody can go to rcssports.com and see the entire chart. You can see the entire chart there are 55 former high school stars from out of Greater Houston that are currently in the transfer, that had went in the transfer portal in the past couple of weeks since it was allotted. And out of those 55, there are about a dozen that have found new homes at other colleges. Of course, Wesley Yates was one of the most recent. He's going back to Washington. We talked about him before. Cade Dotson is going from New Mexico to Loyola Marymount. Sean Elkington, a young man who started off at the non-Division I route, and he got it out of the mud and went to Louisiana Tech last year, where he played 21 games, averaged 11.9 minutes. We put the stats in there too for you guys. And now he's going over to join Cornus White at University of Louisiana. And this is one thing about Cornus, he's getting some guys up in there with some resumes, with some numbers, and coming and any coach knows his type of player. Cornus White doesn't have a sample size of being a head coach yet. So we don't know what kind of a head coach he's going to be. But based on his demeanor, I think it's going to be Alvin Brooks-ish, where you don't see a lot of rah-rah on the sidelines, but in practice or behind the doors, he's biting your head off. He's he's teaching installing some good values and principles, and want bulldogs. I'm looking at, hey, how about
who went to Cornus? Who went to Cornus from Houston that you talking about? Transferred. Who? Why did you mention Cornus?
I just mentioned one. Sean Elkington.
Okay, I didn't know. I couldn't hear you.
Elkington played at. Remember, he played with
Crosby.
I
know exactly who Sean is. I know exactly who he is.
Yeah, over at Crosby. So he went to I think D2 route, merged up. I didn't have to play in a couple of years and putting up some good numbers, great numbers, goals and average double digits at Louisiana Tech, and now remains in the state of Louisiana. Another young man that transferred there went to Goose Creek Memorial, Darius Woodson. So Darius Woodson is a young man. I understand it's a connection now. He averaged 21 points a game, 8.5 rebounds a game. I'm sorry, 21, scratch that, 21 minutes a game, 8.5 points a game, and about 2.5 rebounds a game at North Dakota. Both of these young men, Sean Elkington and Darius Woodson, played together in the summer with TJ Ford basketball. So that means, or could mean, that Quantas White coming out the gate, he's leaning heavily. And I would not, if that's the case, I would not be surprised if TJ Ford Jr. ends up on the roster at Lafayette. If you got two guys that used to play for me and my son is on the look, yes, I would not be surprised if that doesn't manifest itself. Then of course we're not talking about incoming freshmen, and we're talking about transfers right now, because that's going to, and these are just the ones from Greater Houston. Austin Benigni, he got in the portal from Navy, and decided quickly that he's going to return to Navy. One of the things a lot of people may not know, when you go to those military schools and you're playing on, like in this situation, and he put up superb numbers for his size and for a guard. Listen, 33 minutes a game, 18 points a game, over 4 assists a game. But when you go to these schools, you sign like a contract with the government and they can release you, but you would have to pay back you have to pay back the cost of whatever their scholarship is. So that's one of the things that's maybe $100,000. I don't know what the cost is. Some of you guys are maybe more keen to it, but I do know that when you go to this situation and you leave, you're going to date that school, wherever you're going, what you're leaving for, because you have a military commitment. And 4 years is the norm that you got to give them. And if you leave out, you're going to pay the piper. So it may be cheaper to keep them in this situation. What they talking about on there?
No, I'm just laughing at Lori. Lori, I'm laughing at Lori right now. That's why I'm typing. She's talking about, I told you, what coaches that get fired? She talking about Kevin McHale. I said, Kevin McHale got himself fired. You know why, Jimmy? Ain't nobody else tried to get him since. Get what she said. He haven't applied. Baby, you don't have to apply. Somebody will come get you if you're worth something. The NFL, NBA, yeah, come get you. Look, hold up, Jimmy. They came and got Jeff Van Gundy. Jeff Van Gundy was on the bench for Boston last year. Jimmy, guess what Jeff Van Gundy on the board? The champion, guess what Jeff Van Gundy on the bench right now? Guess. Give me one guess.
You say guess what Van Gundy is?
The Clippers. I love them.
Denver can't put them out there soon enough.
Yeah, they can.
They just can't.
Yeah, they can. Jim, I got so many teams now. You can't. You can't. I got so many teams. I'm good. I got so many players playing in the playoffs this year. I'm good no matter what. But them Clippers in 5.
And
oh yeah, Drayton Diesel. That's right, going to Butler. I forgot to announce that yesterday. Big Drayton Diesel Jones going to Butler, Jimmy.
You nickname him Diesel?
Yeah, that's his nickname. Big Diesel. Yeah. If Dad called him Diesel, I'm going to call him Diesel.
That's the one that me and you was at the basketball game at Straight Jesuit a couple of years ago, and we watched him at Straight Jesuit playing against that team, and we say, man, that him and the other big fella from Straight Jesuit, ain't that him?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
A couple of years ago. And then he left Straight Jesuit, went to Oak Hill, and played on the
JV always team. Thought he could play.
Played on the JV team at Oak Hill.
He's going to Butler now, Jimmy.
Then went to South Carolina State, I think it was, and performed good last season. For the last couple of seasons, he got better. And like most kids, he's gotten better. And now he gets an opportunity to go to a reputable mid-level program where he can, budget-wise, where he can go and further his talents. That's a good move for Jones. Good move for him. That's a good pickup.
Great move.
And,
Great move.
And he's just 1 man. He's a sophomore right now. I think that he's playing with house money right now. Based on he had to get it out the mud though. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of people.
I got to give y'all one story, man, because y'all ain't understanding how bad this thing is, man. I don't think y'all understand. You know, we know about the Nico Amavell quarterback at a big time SEC program. They won the playoffs last year and all of that, right? But Jimmy, it's a tight end named Tanner Kozel. If you follow college basketball at all, college football at all, tight end, pretty good. One of the very best tight ends in the country, in America. Last year, Jimmy, he played for Ball State. Then he entered the portal, and then he went in December, in mid-December, he signed with Wisconsin. Big get for the back. One of the top tight ends in the country. Jimmy, they just finished up spring ball only to learn that it's in mid-April and he's back in the portal again and he never played at Wisconsin at all. Y'all, this whole setup is completely ridiculous. And I just want to be clear to y'all. This young man has done nothing. He has broken no rules and he has broken no laws because none of any kind exist. Let me be clear. Players should get money. I'm going to tell y'all that one more time. Players should get money. But they should not however exist in an entirely different space where no professional league occupies. When you get 2 shots at free agency in a 4-month window, this college football is crazy. Imagine suggesting that the NFL, hey, Roger Goodell, that every player on every team is a free agent every single year. Also, there's no salary cap. Also, after free agency in March, these same guys can turn around and leave again in 4 months. That's what's going on in college right now. It's freaking believable. These people can go and do this. I told y'all with the Wild Wild West. They can go. I'm done. Go and finish and get us out of here, man. Unbelievable. This dude ain't played for this team yet.
Hey, man. I don't feel sorry. It's funny to me.
I ain't talking about feeling sorry. If you want to be a professional, if you in the NBA, NFL, and NBA, you can't do that.
Well, this is their profession now. That's the thing.
Jimmy, that's why they got to collective bargain this thing, Jimmy. They got to have some rules. Jimmy, they got to have where, look, I'm going to sign you to a certain amount of years. If you leave, either you or your new team going to have to pay us a buyout. That's how they do over in the Euro leagues. But right now, it ain't no rules. They can just do what the hell. Jimmy, you can't be in a society where we can do what the hell we want to. No, you can't. Gotta have rules. Gotta have rules. Can't step out of bounds in basketball because what? That's a rule. You can't travel in basketball because there's a rule. If that's the case, everybody be looking like them little kids in the YMC that run around. That's what this seemed like to me. It ain't about feeling sorry for nobody. Somebody got to get a rein on this thing. Somebody. I don't know. I don't know who it's gonna be. Maybe we need that sheriff. What's the name of that movie? That sheriff of what's that? What on HBO called Deadwood? This dude, this sheriff had to turn this lawless town. He had to come and turn them around. Jimmy, we need what is his name? Seth Bullock. Seth Bullock. We need a Seth Bullock. Cause this stuff here, man, it's. Jim, I ain't never seen nothing. Hold up, you the coach. You done brought this guy in, gave him NL money. and he with you for December, and then April, he want to leave again. 4 months. Come on, man. I'm done, y'all. That's all I'm gonna give y'all, man. No, I changed my mind, man. Heard him talking about I owe us 15 minutes. No, I changed my mind. I was 15 minutes behind today, Jim. No, my internet was messed up. Internet was messed up. I'll give y'all 15 minutes, but that's it. We stopping it on the dot. What else you got, Jim?
Yeah. Want to get a slight correction on Drayton Jones. Remember when I said about the Oak Hill played on the JV team. The dad, somebody Daryl Jones says he played on the varsity team. Is the varsity team is that the national team? Because some teams say they're varsity. And I know, like at Montverde, we know Xavier Francis played on the varsity team at Montverde, but that wasn't the national team, which he played a couple of games with. So get clarity on that. Number two, I mentioned Butler, and I said a mid-level budget. Yes, they have been added to the Big East, so they're going to start getting that revenue from that conference revenue from Big East. So that is considered. That's Power 5. That's P5. So stand corrected on Drayton on Jones. But however I did say, he's a young man that got it out the mud, got better every year, and there's nothing wrong with that. And because at the end of the day, the progression is on the uptick for him, especially coming from an HBCU and landing at a Power 5 institution or conference, put it like that. So that's super in regards to him. And as I mentioned earlier, he's a junior, which we'll see if it doesn't fare well, then he has another year, or possibly two, to go and take his talents elsewhere, and he has or play his way into a bigger bag. See how that goes, or even possibly closer to home. But don't forget, you can check out the list of transfer portal players that went to Houston high schools on the front of rcssports.com. There's a lot of talent on that list. And mind you, I think that some of the waters have calmed down far as 12th graders who had not yet to receive that Division One offer that they had been hoping for. When you see this list, you have to realize that all those Division One schools, it becomes a little bit clearer. They are vying for the same scholarships as some of your favorite high school players. And like I say, it is a lot of talent that from all different levels, all different positions, and resumes abroad are prevalent. You have guys that's played at different levels in the portal. And that's not counting. I wish somebody would put together a DFW list that mirrors this one that we've published on rcsports.com. That way, and I wish somebody in Austin, San Antonio, Killeen area, ASAC, I wish they would put together a somewhat of a similar list. That way people can see in real time where these guys and what's out there. It can help these college coaches. You stop at just go to there, look at that, then you can come ask questions later. Come get the information of who's the contact. We even put their last grassroots team on that chart. That way people that don't remember them, we put their high school, the grassroots team, the college they're leaving, the stats from this most recent season, and when they land at another school. So that is that is what we have on the chart form. Wow. Man, just got news from out of Los Angeles, man. Text message. One of my good buddies. Dang. You guys shoot up some prayers if you know Mike Law from up there. He's visible with the team Why Not, and before that he was with the, I want to say, California Supreme, but a lot of people, he's in the entertainment industry, and he reportedly, from this very reliable text message, he had a massive aneurysm on his artery and it's in pretty bad shape. So we send prayers up for Mike Lowry. Man, that's tough. But other than that, looking at some of the comments, somebody asked Michael Garcia, is there a specific amount of money for each school, or is it up to the school? Said it don't seem fair for the mid majors. Big fish gonna eat little fish with this NIL all day long, Mike Garcia. There's no specific amount of money for each school. It is absolutely not. So that's the way it is right now. College basketball.
Can I help Michael Garcia out just a little bit? It's always been that way. Y'all just was oblivious to it. It's always, your kids always been getting the bags from these places. I'm not gonna sit up here and let y'all just think, no, it's always been like this. Now you just know about it a little bit more. But Jimmy, I just wanted to talk Mike Law. When I was in LA this summer, for the last 7 months, I spent a lot of time with him out there, and great man. And somebody sent me a text about it also, and I condolence to great dude. I mean, great guy. You just meet Jimmy. I'm at some event, and that man came way over there. I said, man, I saw you from way over there just to get me come, man. Why you over here, man? You need to be over here with us. And that kind of stuff right there. And you're right. He do something. Why not put on this girls event during Kobe Day, 8/24, and a great event outside. And Mike Law was one of the facilitators of that event, man. Get well soon, big fella. But yeah, Jimmy. When he talked about it ain't fair, man. It ain't never been fair. College basketball ain't never been fair. Y'all been living in fairyland. It ain't never ever been fair. So just to understand that now just and now we know who paying the money. That's all.
Yeah. Speaking of college, active shooter on campus at Florida State University.
Yeah.
Within the past hour or so, multiple people reported dead. You guys can check your local news on that. It's sad, but it's the world that we're living in and have lived in. Also, the presser for the young man, Carmelo Anthony, who was accused of killing the young man at the track meet from out of Dallas, the DFW area. His family had a press conference a little while ago, and the father of the young man, I think, who was killed, attended the press conference. And the attorney or the spokesman for the family, Anthony's family, called out that father, basically telling him, you shouldn't be near this family right now. Is that we don't have enough time to expound on that stuff. This is a sports related issue. This was track and field, and I do know that a lot of false information has been put out on the internet about this young man Carmelo Anthony and his family, which is definitely totally untrue. In order to paint him into a peg and peg him into a hole that is not descriptive of it is what it is, but you have to paint him like he's some type of person that he's not. They accused him of taking the quote unquote the equivalent, whatever the equivalent of GoFundMe, but that accounts proceeds and going and accused the family of going and buying a house and going and buying a new SUV when there are paperwork and documents that prove that is totally false. And stuff like that, it can help, it helps understand there's going to be jurors out there, possible jurors that will have seen this and could be tainted one way or another when they take false stuff and run with it. And so I wanted to get that out there, and there'll be more to come in the days to come in this young man's trial. I'm glad he's home, and hopefully he would get to one day he would get in court to get a chance to successfully defend his case and in this senseless killing. So that's pretty much it. How do we at the bridge right now. I can't wait. We got 2 days to wait for NBA basketball. 4 games on Saturday.
One day.
One day. Who's playing tomorrow?
And tomorrow. The Miami and the play-in to the last spots.
Oh, that last spot. Yeah, I'm thinking I forgot to play in. There. Good. We got 2 tomorrow.
2 tomorrow. Yeah. We got
and then
they got Atlanta versus hold up, y'all. Atlanta versus the Heat and the Grizzlies versus the Mavericks tomorrow night.
There we go. That ain't a bad slate.
No,
that ain't a bad Friday.
They're gonna go at it. One game is on TNT,
and then
the early game is on TNT, and the late game is on ESPN.
Yeah, that ain't a bad slate. And of course, we got the Padres in town facing the Astros.
When?
Get ready for this. Where my broom at?
No. Wait a minute. Hold on, Jimmy. Let me look. I'm going to one of them games. I'm going to see Fernando Tatis. I'm going to one of them games. Let me see the time. So it's this week.
They play
Friday?
It should be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. You messing me around, man. Oh, here it is. Padre. Yeah, I'm going to see Tatis, buddy. Somebody tell me what the hell wrong with Trae Young. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He just ain't good enough. He just ain't good enough.
He just decided to grow some of his facial hair out and let it, They
didn't say nothing about the hair. He just said what's wrong with it. He got put out the game. He got put out the game the other day. That's what happened.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. But no, man, I'm glad you said that, Jimmy. Let me find me some Tatis tickets right now. I'm going to see my boy, man.
Y'all Friday, of course, as I mentioned, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is that series, and then of course Toronto with Springer comes in town, and they start that series on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Astros with a long homestand to try to thrust themselves back over the 500 mark, which they are slightly under it after losing the series to the Cards 2-1.
I'm in there, but
the bats just ain't clicking. They need some torpedo, them torpedo bats. They need to get them some.
ain't nobody stop them from getting them.
They need some. They need some. I mean,
Well, let's get out of here, man. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all on Monday. But I will see Tatis this weekend.
Oh, that's a good doubleheader. So Sunday's Astros and Padres game will be nationally televised on ESPN before the Houston Rockets and Golden State. So it's a Cali, Texas battle. You get a double shot, doubleheader. 6 p.m. for the Astros and the Padres on Sunday. Framber Valdez is on the mound on Sunday. That might be the one to go to.
I'm going every day to see Tatis. He played.
Go to.
He ain't no position. He's an everyday player. He ain't no utility. He's an everyday player.
Oh, did I tell you guys Oh, I read it. I did it yesterday. That was yesterday. I gave you yesterday the UIL, the coach.
Yeah.
So the 30-second shot clock, we don't know how much time, is likely to be implemented in the state of Texas for next season. So stay tuned on that. But anyway, we got to get up out of here, man. Shout the show when we're at the door. We are going to get up out of here, man. Y'all be safe over the weekend, this holiday weekend. Remember how the Good Friday, holiday Monday. There's no school for some people on Monday. There's no school tomorrow for pretty much everybody. It's a holiday.
Good Friday.
Long holiday weekend. And today, you know what the day is? It's National Crawfish Day. Say less.
Okay. Well, go get you some.
National Crawfish Day.
I got a crawfish spot now. What? Woo! I ain't kidding.
Hey, what language they speak behind the counter? That's
I go pick them up and take them home. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Michael Jordan say he got a crawfish on Sunday.
Michael Jordan, you ain't even back. You back already. Text me, Mike. Let me know. But I'm out of here, man. I gotta go. Right.
Yeah, we gone, guys. Shout the show. Peace. We up out of here. Chop Shop.
Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.